Welcome to Pramod YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss about very important topic, cancer. So I am not touching very in depth of cancer topic because it requires 1 year. It takes 1 year to complete this cancer because it is a huge topic. So I will take academic wise what is essential for the examination and what is essential for your knowledge. For that purpose I am going to take. For latest any research oriented things, all things you required means you need to search the articles. Now let us discuss about cancer. What is cancer actually? What are the concept involved in the cancer? Types of cancer. In this video I am going to explain what is cancer and how does the cancer cells are formed and what is an etiology factors. Etiology factors are causes for getting the cancer, and finally the types of cancer. Now let us know about the cancer. Cancer is an uncontrolled proliferation of cells. In other words, it is an uncontrolled abnormal proliferation of cells which spread to the other parts of the body. So uncontrolled proliferation means what means? I will explain you by one of the schematic representations. Suppose if you take any cell, normal cell, so normal cell consisting of nucleus, DNA material, you think, okay, so this undergoes a cell division to form a two cells, okay, say that these two cells are formed. These two cells further divided to form a four. Yes, 4. So this is a normal cell division process. Now normal cell, this is a normal cell division taking place in the normal cell. But how does this normal cell will convert into a cancerous cells means, generally in the normal cell if you see, there is a growth regulators are there. Growth regulators. Growth regulators. So growth regulators, what they do means they balance between the proliferation or development of cells and also death of the cells. So whenever they don't need, they will block it. The growth regulators are very important for normal cell. And other pathway is killing pathway. So killing pathway. So what is this killing pathway means? Once the cell gets into the maturity, it leads to the cell death. It leads to the cell death, and this programmed cell death is called as an apoptosis. Apoptosis. Now in the normal cell, they will undergo divisions. So after they will undergo cell division, the growth regulators help for the development of cells, and also growth regulators control the cell growth. But whenever there is no need of the cell, they will inhibit or make the death of the cell. In other pathway is a killing pathway where the programmed cell death takes place. What is that programmed cell death means? The programmed cell death is nothing but when the maturity level of the cell takes place, there is a death of the cell taking place. But in case of a tumor, what is going to happen means, in case of tumor is nothing but cancer. In terms of tumor, what happens? There is a rapid cell division takes place. Uncontrolled cell division means growth regulators will not work, and also killing pathway will not take place. No killing pathway or no growth regulators are involved. So that's why what happens? Uncontrolled proliferation of cell. Uncontrolled proliferation of cell leads to normal cell into a tumor cell, which is called as a cancer cell. Which is called as cancer cell. Now normal cells are converted into cancer cells when there is no killing because they are immortal. Immortal means they do not kill at all. They go on developing. Uncontrolled proliferation of cell takes place where the growth regulators are not involved, where the programmed cell death will not take place. The cells will convert into a normal cells will convert into a tumor, or normal cell will convert into a cancer cells. So uncontrolled proliferation of cells are called as a cancer, which spread to the different part of the body. We will usually use malignancy. We usually use the term malignancy. So this is the definition of cancer, and also the cell division process, or the how what is the actually concept of cancer. To the further topic, causes of cancer or etiology factors. Now what are the causes of cancer? First one is mutation. So mutation is nothing but change in the genetic material of the cell. So if there is a change in the genetic material of the cell DNA, it leads to the cancer. It leads to the cancer. So this mutation is possible with chemicals, that is chemical mutation, using chemicals like benzene and other hazard chemicals, which are generally we term it as carcinogens. Carcinogens means these are the chemicals which causes the cancer is called as a carcinogen. So certain chemicals, they directly damage or change the genetic material in the nucleus of the normal cells, thereby lead to the cancerous cells or a tumor. So chemical, and other is physical. So physical damage of DNA in the cell also leads to the cancer. So first factor, etiology factor, is mutation. The second factor, if you take into the consideration, is you can consider the tobacco. So tobacco in the cigarettes, as well as the tobacco, betel nuts, if you take those things, they lead to the development of cancer. So tobacco is also another factor where there is a resulted into the cancer. And the third factor is you can find the genetic material, or genetic or hereditary, what we call genetic. Certain genes are responsible for causing the cancer. What are those genes? One is P53 gene, another is TP gene, TP53. So they are protein tumor gene or tumor protein 53. So these genes are responsible for causing the tumor or cancer. So genetic factor plays very important role in development of cancer, that is P53 TP. P means protein 53, TP means tumor protein 53. Both are responsible for causing the tumor. Now when you come to the point of fourth, environmental pollution. So what is this environmental pollution? So environmental pollutions also damages the normal cells and converts into the DNA. They damage the base pairing of DNA. The hazard smoke that comes, pollutants that comes from the environment, also leads to the cancer. Now the next factor, fifth factor, is you can find fifth factor that obesity, diet and obesity plays a very important role. Diet and obesity, diet or obesity. So over eating or any fat content eating which is rich in the fat, they also leads to the development of cancer, because nucleus of the cell containing the DNA will change as you go on eating the food, which result into the development of cancer. So the food which we take also changes the genetic material in the cell, thereby leads to the cancer. So many food contains the certain type of flavors, certain type of things which may lead to the cancer. Okay, so some certain type of silver content in the food material may also leads to the metals, may also lead to the development of cancer. So this is a fifth important factor where the cancer has been developed. So these are the major etiology factors which you can find in case of cancer. Now we move on to the types of cancers. So what are the different types of cancer? So broadly we can classify into two types. One is benign cancer, BENIGN, benign cancer. Other is malignant cancer. So benign cancer is the cancer will not spread at all. The cancer will not invade the tissue, but malignant will invade other parts of the body, and it is produces a tumor, and it is very dangerous. So benign is not at so much danger. Now let us see what are the differences between benign cancer and the malignant cancer. Let me see one by one property. So benign cancer, first property, if you take rate of growth of cancer cell is slow in case of benign. Rate of growth of cells are very rapid in case of malignant. So rate of growth is very slow in case of benign. Rate of growth in malignant, there will be a rapid proliferation of cells takes place, leads to the cancer. The second one is nature of growth. So what nature they will grow? So they will not invade surrounding tissues, or they will not spread to the surrounding tissues. Does not invade means spread to surrounding tissues. But when you come to the point of surrounding tissue, when you come to the point of malignant, they invade surrounding tissues. They spread throughout the body, invade surrounding tissue. They invade surrounding tissues. So very dangerous. They spread throughout the bodies. So malignant cancer is very, very dangerous. Third one is spread. How they spread? Is the benign cancer will spread? No, it will not spread. Is malignant cancer will spread? As it will spread through the bloodstream and the lymphatic system. Now fourth property is cell differentiation. Now when you come to the point of cell differentiation, they are nearly same as that of normal. Nearly same as normal cell. They are very poor, unidentified, very poor. They are not nearly same as a normal cells. Poor. We cannot we cannot differentiate. Okay, so it is very difficult. They are nearly same, but these are different, totally different, very poor. They are not same to that of normal cell. So malignant is a very important cancer, okay, which will spread throughout the body. So these are the two broad class of